What's up, everybody? Welcome back. We've got a girls only episode brought to you by Ironbuilt. Looking a little different this time around. Got a few different faces. So my name is Sydney. If you listened in before, remember me, probably unfortunately.
What's that? Well, hi, I'm Tiffany.
I'm Yasmin.
I'll just start ourselves off. His off with about like 5 dip hits. So something that throws off the move.
Bad music. When somebody skips my song that I've personally curated and queued up, that really makes me irate.
Yeah. I think for me it's unsolicited advice. Unless I'm about to die or something, then tell me, but unless it's that, don't tell me. Also people that talk too much in the gym, that irritates me. Yeah, also bad music. I can't get down with that. Yeah. So.
What bad music?
Stuff
Music
that
I don't like. It's bad music.
The one that's not my taste.
Yeah.
Someone who plays
Well, it's if you see me put my headphones on, then you know your music's not very good. So, I'm sorry to break that to you.
I just can't get down with the rock screamo.
Yeah, me
Yeah, I can't do it.
I can't either. These just sound so angry.
I can't. It doesn't do anything for me
Me either.
except piss me off.
Facts.
Yeah.
And not the right way.
Not in the good way. Wow, why are they so angry?
Why does it sound like that?
Yeah.
And then I'm like, "Ah!"
Overstimulated.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are yours?
Ooh, my icks. Men wearing gloves to the gym. Can't do it.
Oh.
I cannot have bigger calluses than you. I'm sorry, I can't. Oh my god. Speaking of calluses, when I'm tying my hair up and my callus gets stuck to my hair, ick. Ick. Can't do it. Yeah.
When the hair gets stuck. in
Ooh,
your nail.
yeah. Overstimulated, can't do it. The unsolicited advice, when you are benching and somebody grabs, especially if you go to a commercial gym, and they go and full on grab the bar for you, can't. That pisses me off too.
Yeah, I can't do it.
How I ended up here.
Yeah, I guess it's also a gimmick for me. I really hate spotting people. Not because I'm an asshole. I'm just a really bad spotter, and it freaks me out.
You're
I don't
nervous.
want to I don't want to take it too early, and I always do. You even look like you're struggling for half a second. We're done. You're done. We're done. You're done lifting.
Yeah.
So I don't like spotting.
You just laugh.
Yeah, and it was bad. I knew she had it. Thank God. I basically told her, I was like, you go down, we're going down together. It's if you
Big
need,
responsibility.
yeah, if you don't think you got it, you'll help, and I'll get you. So
I'm just reacting. I'll just tell her, make sure I don't die.
yeah, that's another guy, Danny, that goes here yesterday. He was like, "Will you spot me? But stand over there, because I know you're gonna try to grab it too early. If it just falls on my chest, I'll be okay, and you can come and help me. But just stand over there and do not touch anything." So
I have trauma. I need somebody on me.
yeah, and I get freaked out too. If other people spot me, my coach, Ray, great coach, really great spotter. I know he's got me, but other people, I'm I don't know.
That's great. You know what my
Don't
coach
ask me to
does?
spot anything.
My coach sits down and watches me because
Well,
he
yeah.
thinks I got it.
Well, yeah, and Rick
Yeah.
does the same thing. He's like, you got it. You don't even need a spotter. And in my videos, you just see him standing back there,
Yeah. Yep.
I'm well, that's cool. Glad I got it. It puts a whole new thing to squat or die, because
She's a spot.
yeah, it's squat or
Or die.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or die, because no one's gonna help you. Well, I mean, they would help, but
Yeah.
I also hate yellers "Ah! Ah!
Oh,
Ah! Ah!"
yeah.
I don't get it though, because I don't lift like that, but I don't like it. I think it makes you look 10 times less strong.
Yeah.
I don't like it. If I can hear you over my headphones and over the gym music, and I can point you out and I know exactly who it is, a serial offender, are you
Serial
are you
offender.
even doing it because you need to, or are you just doing it because you want everybody to
You want
look at your
attention.
reaction?
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Rah!
it's cringy. I agree.
I like the occasion, like, you know, for a PR or something, but like if you're just, you know, throwing weight on because you want to, and it's like a normal weight for you,
Yeah.
and you're still hollering.
Yeah. I get that.
Get that.
It's a very commercial gym,
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Like when it echoes off the walls.
Mm. That might be worse than the gloves.
Yeah.
I think it might be.
Yeah. Or like slamming the weights and then you look over and
That
it's
scares
like
me.
nothing. It's like, why'd you slam that? Like that. And just put it down.
So what have you been doing since you've been, you know, absent from us? Tell us your life. What have you been doing while you're smarter?
So I just finished my last semester of nursing school, literally yesterday. Yay!
Awesome.
That has consumed every little piece and bit of my life for the past 2 years. And I also teach at Cycle Bar, which is located in the Short Pump, Virginia. And we're rebranding, so I've been doing a lot with that. And we're about our last week at Cycle Bar is this coming week, and then we'll close for a week, knock out the inside, open it up on Saturday, and it's gonna be brand new. So that's been a whole bundle of everything. That's been what I've been doing.
Nice.
Not much lifting though. Not much at all.
Cycling sounds hard.
Yeah.
I teach like 8. Some weeks it'll get like to where I'm teaching 8 classes a week. And
Oh,
I just,
absolutely not.
I just
No.
don't want to move anymore.
No.
I'm done. I'm gonna lay on the couch.
Yeah. No. That I would. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sometimes I feel bad. I'm like, oh, I'm such a loser. Then I'm like, not really though. I
No.
shouldn't feel so bad about. It's like that, like when you get onto like that Instagram spiral. And you're like,
Yeah.
everybody's doing so much better than me.
I know, but we're not.
I've been to the gym 4 times this morning.
Yeah. We're also not cycling like 8 times a week.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
It's give and take. Depends on what kind of mood I'm in that day. If I spiral or not.
Oh,
Feel that.
it's okay. You're doing great. And you've been in nursing school. That's a big thing.
Yeah.
Just have my NCLEX, and then I'll be a real nurse. Y'all better stay healthy.
That's
Take us a little bit through your day, Tiffany.
Well, me, I work full time. I work in human resources as a benefits administrator. So super exciting. Not really, but I like it. And so I work all day, and then I come here and I lift for like 3 hours. I also live 35 minutes away, so I know like the chaos people, y'all understand like the driving piece. It'll get you. So then I come here and I go home and eat, shower, pet my dog, go to sleep, and I do it all over again. It's a very interesting and fun life. Very exciting. People dream to have a life like this. So.
Sounds very relaxing.
It's not.
I am jealous a little bit.
No, it's not. Or at least I don't relax, so.
Oh man. My day.
Yes.
Wake up at 7. Actually 6. Actually, I'm lying. 6
Oh,
with
no.
my child. Got to get him ready for school. Then we're off walking my dogs, taking care of my bunny, the usual like pet stuff. Bright and early.
I know.
I want to farm. I definitely want to farm.
Love of bunnies.
Oh my god. And then I gotta like make sure he's taken care of, and then thankfully I work from home, so that's
That's
a
nice.
huge like time saver not having to be in the office. But then I'm chained to my desk for like 8 hours, so gotta do my mobility.
Yep.
Do you have a walking pad?
I do have a walking pad that I never really use. Yeah.
That's my follow-up question.
Yeah, it's hard to like break up my day.
Yeah.
But yeah, then I just have to make sure that like if I start my day early so I can be here early, and so I'm at home at like a decent time and not like 9 o'clock after the gym. But yeah, it's a lot of like running around all the time.
Yeah.
A lot of time and I have to eat. I have to make sure I
So
eat.
inconvenient.
No.
Somehow I have to make sure that I eat in those
No.
blocks.
Yeah, especially for like as much as like we've been having to like put away recently.
I have like one guess on who that was, and I feel like it was Cozy.
It probably wouldn't be great, but
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
You guys go through that.
I just couldn't not laugh. I'm sorry. Yeah, we have to eat a lot, so it is hard to like try to get that all in during the day, and then you're like if you're trying to get steps, like that's hard too, and you're strapped down to your desk, and yeah, and then you're like trying to get back into like you take your break to like eat and get your steps in, and then you try to get back into it, and you're like, what am I doing?
Yeah. Hyper focused.
Yeah.
Can't stop.
Yeah. Now I'm like I need all my steps right now, and then I can go back to work.
Yep.
This is all routine per se. Nothing just freelance.
No.
I don't have any sort of schedule or routine whatsoever.
Oh.
It's just kind of like, this is your day.
Nice.
Unfortunately.
That sounds like I don't know that.
Well, I've been doing like school, and I just had my last final on Wednesday, and then the week before that I was in school for 8 hours, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then I had another test on Thursday, and then like the week before that we had class. So like the past month has been like super inconsistent, and then the cycle bar I've been teaching, so I'll either teach 2 times a week at the same time, or I'll teach like 6 a.m., 6:30, 8:15 on Saturday. Oh, somebody needs a sub on Sunday. Let's sub the 9:30. Oh, somebody's out of town. Gotta do the 5:15 p.m. It's like, oh, hey, I'll do it. Me, I'll take it. Fine. And then you have to make like the playlist for it. So you don't realize how much you hate music until you're like, I already played this song. I can't play this song again. I don't think they want to hear this song again. I love this song, but people will hate this song.
That's like my gym playlist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's like 10 of those you need to make that are different a week.
Maybe like 3 songs you all three use when you work guys or teaching. What's your favorite to pop out?
Maybe not teaching right now, but I've been listening to All Dare by Glorilla recently. Really loving that one. Flo and Moneybag Yo.
No, I sound really Caucasian whenever I say the names of like the music I listen to, because I like enunciate it. But I really like Play With Yo Bitch by Young Dolph. that's my go-to. So
Don't play with me.
yeah, I get in there and I'm like, shut up. So
Okay, does no one listen to sad music when they're lifting?
no, not particularly.
Oh my god.
You know what I do, but I listen to like Gracie Abrams.
Yes,
And
me
like
too.
Taylor Swift.
Sad. I have like a sad country playlist. Taylor Swift.
You know
It's
what
like I can focus.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I like it.
I know what I was listening to on the way here. Oh, I'm tapping the table. Sorry. Okay. Oh God, I forgot. The House That Built Me by Miranda Lambert.
Oh yeah.
All the way here. Yeah.
I'll cry at that one.
No.
Yeah, I'm not well.
No, I can't listen to country when I like am lifting. I don't know why. Like, it just isn't my speed. I love it on any other time, just not while I'm trying to lift.
Ray was laughing at me the other day because he walked in and I had, he can't even bait a hook or something like.
Well, he plays. That's one thing that I learned about Ray very early on is he listens to country music too. Like he has it. Like he loves like the Thunder Rolls by Garth Brooks. Like that was the most random shit ever when he started playing it and he's like singing along to every word. I remember looking at him and being like, "What are you doing?" it's wild. Like things I just never knew about the man, but can it be me?
I mean, and then you have the obvious like EDM, big bass head. You don't want that.
Yeah. Like I know like people I understand why people listen to it, but then like I'm listening to it and I'm like, can we just get to like the point? And it's like 6 minutes long and it's like the same thing and you're like,
no, I think you misunderstood me.
point.
I love that stuff.
That's the point.
God,
I said I'm
so sorry.
I love it.
oops. I said like I called my I like called myself a basshead, but I don't like the way that sounded. I didn't like the way that sounded.
Oh my god, it
No,
just
yeah.
doesn't get all the way there. It takes forever.
That
It's the journey.
It's
You have
like-
to enjoy the journey.
it's the rhythm for me. You know, like
Yeah.
See, I can't do it. I like need words and I need like
ooh, no, I love.
I
people
need
shut up.
it. I can't do it.
People
I
shut
can't
up.
do it. I'm sorry, Sydney. You're a fantastic person. I just
Oh,
no warnings over there either. No one was like,
I was like,
Yeah.
hey.
no one
That was
over
my
there.
fault.
Thank you so much.
That was me.
I was like, yeah, me either. I'm
that's
so
so
glad
fair.
someone gets
I used to hate it, but like when you're like teaching on the bike and you're like dependent on rhythm, and you're like, oh, this
Okay.
honey.
Okay, I can understand that.
Yeah.
I can understand that.
I used to be a hater. Trust.
Look, I just haven't gotten to that point in life yet.
Okay.
Maybe one day.
It's alright.
So with all your busy schedule and erratic schedules, where does that leave dating and that realm of things?
Who wants to go first?
I know. Well, for me personally, like when I first started, I've been here for like I started in January 2023, and when I started here, like I was on a journey of self, and I was like, I'm not gonna date anybody. Like I'm done. I'm not gonna do it. And of course, like I dated a couple people, but
Naturally.
I know, naturally, duh. But like it wasn't anything like yeah. I mean, it wasn't like anything long term. I was like, I'm just gonna just see what's out there. And then like you really do like I got so comfortable with like do my routine and what I like to do, and I was tired of explaining to people like I go to the gym these days, so don't ask me to do anything these days because I'm not gonna cancel the gym for you. Like these kinds of things. And I was like, okay, whatever, I'm over it. And then, you know, you just wait until you find someone that doesn't ask you to do doesn't ask you to miss the gym for them, that understands and all of that. And I'm just I don't know. I was like, I'll just wait for it to find me. Everyone, like, the big cliche is like, it finds you when you're not looking for it. And
It really does, though.
it really does, though, yeah. And I was like, I'm so happy with my life. I don't want anybody. And then it was like, here's somebody.
Oh,
There you go. But I'm not going to talk too much about that. Leave it private.
Okay.
I think
private but not a secret.
Yeah, private but not a secret.
A little soft launch.
A little soft launch.
That's so funny that's like such a parallel to when we last did this episode. I just started dating my boyfriend that I still have at the time. But I think that's so funny that you're saying that because I was like, I don't want to really talk too much about him because what if it doesn't work? If we think they're crazy? So I was like, I'm okay with telling my mom.
Yeah, we're just private, like, more private people. But yeah, I'm not about anything else, but like my like serious like relationships and stuff, I try to keep a little bit more private. But
That's lovely.
yeah,
Not private at all.
like love whispers, not shouts. It's like my thing. So yeah,
I love
whispers, not
that.
shouts.
Hmm.
But yeah, so why not y'all?
Well, no dating for me. I think I'm like where you're at right now. Like, just in my healing era. We'll call it that.
Yeah.
Coping.
Yeah.
Those are two very different things.
It could be.
Coping to heal.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta go, hand in hand.
Absolutely.
But yeah, no, I think until you find somebody that will like fit into your lifestyle too,
Yeah.
within reason, I think
Yeah.
that's it's hard. It's hard to find that. So yeah, no dating for me.
Yeah. No, I don't.
You feel like it's hard to introduce your son to people?
Oh,
More so they just don't make it past the first date. It's like, let them make the son's date.
I've only introduced him to one boyfriend. That was like a very long-term boyfriend. And they got really close. That was great. But anybody else after that, I keep it like very separate, which is probably a bad thing because I feel like I should maybe like lower that timeline a little bit so I can kind of feel them out with him. Because he's 11, so like I'm not looking for somebody to like raise him, but just be like a good person and a good influence. So yeah, I should probably get them to like meet a little bit, maybe like 6
What
months.
is time?
I mean, I waited like 3 years last time, so
Well,
I mean, I can't. I have no children.
yeah.
I'm just a baby.
Partially, it was like my fault for just like wanting to like keep everything separate, but you know.
I mean, you're turnover.
Yeah, do what's best for you or something.
Yeah.
So I understand that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have anything to say about that because I have no idea what that would even be like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Set that one out.
I feel like that just adds like a whole other layer to like dating right now already is so complicated and hard. And then adding that layer to like it just, adds something else.
I haven't even like dipped my toes in the dating waters yet, and I am terrified.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. And the apps, oh my god, so horrible. Like, you post a picture of you
Yeah.
at the gym, like, lifting, and they're like, can you throw me around?
Ew.
I'm like,
Ick. That is an ick. Everybody, that is an ick.
I bet you could squat me. And I'm like, what the fuck do I
No.
look like? I'm not
No.
going
Just
to
have a
throw
trauma
anyone around.
response.
Yeah.
I've been hearing stuff like that for so long because I like being in like sports early on, like jujitsu and stuff, and like men would say things that were so crazy, like, "Oh, I bet I could choke you." I'm like, "Oh, is that romantic?" Like, I don't.
Yes.
I bet I could beat you. I'm like, okay, I hope you could. You know, like that's insane.
Yeah, it's like, it's
No,
insane to me. I'm like, if you
Mhm.
think this is attractive, like, in what world do you think I want to like Hulk throw you around somewhere and I'm gonna like think that's hot?
No.
Like, not at all.
No.
Like, I don't want to do any like physical activity that I don't have to do outside of the gym anyway. So
Do you want to date a power lifter? Like, do you guys prefer people that like lift?
I personally, it doesn't really matter to me. I, if it aligns, cool. If not, I kind of like that there's like the person I'm dating right now. He's not a power lifter, and I actually kind of like that there's like that separation because I do feel like with powerlifting or like any strength sports, you can get so deep into it to where like you forget that things that exist outside of it. And I think we all also forget that we're like one injury away from or like yeah, exactly, from this sport not being something that we can do for a while, or depending on how bad it is, maybe ever. And so I think trying to find things that you like to do outside of it is important. And I think people just eat, breathe, sleep it. And so I think like having someone that isn't involved in it like kind of grounds me and like brings me back like down, like, okay, like this is something that you do as like a hobby. This isn't your whole life, and these are like other things you can enjoy. So I actually prefer it.
That's nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
My boyfriend does lift. Not like bodybuilding, but that's more so. I guess I don't like the labels and stuff because then I do like the Instagram thing again where I'm like, I'm not doing what everybody else is doing, but sorry, problems. But he does lift, and we've been together for a little over a year, and we just are under contract for a house.
Ooh,
So,
congratulations.
it's his name, not mine. So I mean, really, I'm moving into the house he's buying, but I mean, those are all just technicalities. I'll be living there, so.
That's exciting.
But yeah, we go to the gym together, and I also do really prefer it because when it gets time to, I get myself back on track and really get back into that mindset, that kind of, you do have to have like the tunnel vision for it, and a lot of people don't understand the like bodybuilding aspect. So though he's not bodybuilding or not like prepping for shows, he is super driven and goes to the gym all the time, and sometimes I need that extra push.
Yeah.
Like, are you coming to the gym today? I'm like, no, I'm sleeping on the couch. He's like, can you get up and come meet me here? I'm like, still probably not, but it's nice. It's nice to know that somebody will go with me and push me, or it's not gonna have to be like, well, you can't go to the gym because I want to see you or something. It's always gonna be like, we'll go to the gym together, or like switch around schedules and stuff.
Yeah.
So he'll get it.
Yeah.
I think I'm with you on that. I don't know if I would want a power lifter necessarily, but they definitely need to be like passionate about something.
Yeah, like they must have a hobby.
Something.
Oh yeah.
Something other than me.
They need.
Yeah.
Well,
sorry, Daniel.
because I just need like that support for sure. Like with this, I
Yeah.
would love to have, and I have not had that. So I'm like, that would be great to have like a man that like understands and will like get me out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you can do more than that. Like,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be really nice.
Yeah. I think like for me, like it's because I started this like on my own. Like it's a very like almost intimate thing for like me to do. Like I do it for myself.
Yeah.
So I don't want to involve anyone else. Like this is like for me.
Dog, like maybe it gets ruined.
Yeah, or like exactly. Or like something happens and then you're like,
I can't go
to the gym because we used to go to the gym.
Oh no.
So
Gotta switch gyms now.
yeah, exactly. So no, like
I
I
hate
just
that. I've never had to do that.
yeah, I love like my like time in it and yeah. And all of that. So yeah, I don't know. I like the separate like the separation.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that
I'm
thought.
also weird. So
That's so fair.
Yeah.
Are you still paying attention over there or what?
What date? Tell us some date stories, something that other girls want to hear about your schedule and how this works. Especially it's private over here.
Sorry.
And then
You're probably gonna have to say that again.
Undecided.
I
Undecided.
just literally
Just
sneezed
little
into the
question
camera.
mark.
yeah,
Okay.
Okay.
I just. Oh, you.
Mhm.
Right. Camera.
what makes dating hard with the gym besides the time?
Ooh.
Like, is it the personalities that they assume things? Is it the weird freaks that you mentioned squatting or getting squatted out of you? That was mind blowing.
Yeah.
Oh, they
You've
say
never heard
so.
that
All the
before?
time.
You know what's crazy? Guys don't do things like that.
Oh.
Unless you look like a supermodel.
But we've had so many conversations. I feel like maybe Rachel or I was like, "Look at this crazy thing that somebody said to me."
Mm.
Yeah, but I feel like that's actually far too normal for you guys. Like, if
Not
you're
no.
being right now, well, probably not you.
Yeah.
But these.
I mean, I'm sure there's bots in there.
I don't open them. If you see my DMs, like, there's so many unopened because I'm not even entertaining. Like,
I'm doing this, so
the-
if you open it right now,
this
what's
is gonna go. There's like maybe 30 something that I just don't
Oh,
open.
dang.
Yeah, but this is
scary
yeah.
than I thought.
I just don't. I mean, first,
Yeah.
I was in a relationship for a long time, so I'm
Right.
like, I'm not even, opening that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I feel honored now. Like when you answer my DMs, you have so many.
Well, the girls, yes,
Yeah. I
absolutely.
feel honored. So
Do
happy.
you get hit on by girls?
Ooh,
No.
no, mm-mm. I don't think so.
I feel like that has to happen at some.
It used to when I was younger, a little bit more. Yeah. Well, I mean, younger, like, probably because I used to go out a lot, like early 20s.
Yeah,
kind
I
of
was
thing.
gonna say the only time I've ever been hit on by like another girl is when I've been like at a bar or something, like when I was in my earlier
Yeah.
20s partying.
We sound ancient. We're
Yeah,
not.
we do.
We're not. We're not.
Or, like back in my day.
The wild ones.
No.
You baby.
Yeah, I'm
How old are you?
21.
Oh, yes.
Aw.
Yes.
Oh,
I love that for you.
I'm a decade older than you.
Oh, God, don't say it like that.
I know when you really start using like the decade and like
Yeah.
the
You don't have to.
My
Yeah.
son asking me if I was born in the 1900s, like just like the meme. He literally asked me that, and I was like,
I know. Or having to scroll on the thing like when it's like you're filling out your birth date on something.
Yeah.
You're like,
yeah, it gets real.
yeah, it's a lot. So.
You know, I just thought about something like with dating and like powerlifting. A lot of men will be in competition with you.
Oh yeah.
yeah, that's the first thing I thought
A
about.
huge
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, listen,
Intimidated.
It's so
Yeah.
weird too, because it's so different.
It is.
It
It is. And they're
That's gross behavior. Okay,
Very gross.
very
Very-
disgusting.
Very common.
disgusting. And also like I guess this is not like a dating ick, but just a general ick. But like guys that like think it's cool to be an asshole, they're like, I'm an asshole and I'm proud. Like, you know, there's like that kind of guy where they're like, I'm such a dick. But that's who I am as a person.
Mm.
I can't stand
Go
that.
be a
Are you
different way for
smiling
me.
because you say that?
No, I'm
No.
smiling because I
I
just
know. I'm like, am I doing it again?
there's
so many like
so many X.
just men like that. I've
Love them.
It's
It's a
like-
curse
10 that concept. No,
to be attracted to that.
I know. It
Oh,
really is.
no. Not just like getting banned from the gym.
But yeah, anyway, men being assholes and being proud of it, like, we're not in 8th grade anymore. Grow up. It's cool to be kind.
Slogan.
Yeah.
I feel like on the opposite side, it's incredibly difficult to no one receive an asshole treatment. I feel like more times than not, you're just expecting it. Like you're expecting to get shot down as a guy, walk up to the female. Most time, and
Yeah, 'cause
nowadays,
it's
if
weird
you get filmed, it's like, yep, I'm good. I'm just gonna take the camera. She does not look like she's smiling today. I'm good.
Yeah.
I just look. You think it's a little weird to approach somebody like that you don't know in public. The way the world is today, like I do not want to talk to some random guy, especially if it's a big, like, strong guy at the gym. Is that weird? Like, I don't know. It would just like
Valid.
freak me out. This new person that I don't know and perhaps maybe I've never seen before, and they're just like, "You look really good.
Yeah.
I
Like,
wonder if I could date you."
yeah. Like,
I
if
don't
you-
know. That has
Very
never
forward.
happened to me, so
Yeah. Well, I think, like,
thank God.
you want to come up to a girl, be like kind, or like
Mhm.
okay, first wait till she's done working out. Number one, number two, be like don't be creepy. Don't like make a comment on appearance. Just be like, hey, you're working really hard. It's great to see you here. Something nice. Get the conversation started. Because when you immediately go with like, damn, you look good, it ruins it. It ruins it. Immediate, we don't want to talk to you.
This is the advice segment, how to get a gym.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't do that.
You know, go right into it. What should you and should you not do? Because I'm married, so
I just like would not want to be approached. I don't think.
Yeah.
I think I'm the odd one out with that. I do not mind being approached.
Are you-
I
Are you laughing at me? I don't know. You looked right at me, you freak.
Jesus Christ.
Jeez.
You looked me right in my eyeballs and started giggling.
I'm sorry, you're the one straight. You want to fix it?
So sorry to cut you off.
I know, it's fine. What was I saying? Oh, odd one
You're
out.
the one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't really mind being approached as long as it's like obviously respectful, but I've had, I don't know, I feel like the last time that I can remember this happening, some guy approached me and he was like, I see you working hard and you look really good. And I was like, thank you.
Yeah.
Like, I would never be an asshole to somebody
Yeah.
because that takes a lot of courage, I feel like, to approach somebody.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Maybe I'm too nice, I don't know. But
I don't know. I wouldn't be rude, but I don't think it would draw me in at all.
it would depend like how they approach it, I think.
Yeah, it definitely is all in the approach, and yeah, and like how you started off. You started off creepy, it's gonna end creepy.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be
Yeah.
good. Like, you know, you want to get like, be like a friend. Well, not like too friendly, but friendly-ish at first, and then we can like go on like from there for like maybe. But yeah, coming off like so strong at first, you're like, and then it just makes it uncomfortable. I also have like a, yeah, like. I also don't have like a shit where you eat kind of thing. Like I would never probably date someone like that goes to this gym or would even like do anything like that because I just think
It's just so awkward.
it can make things really awkward if
and
it
then
like
ruins your safe space.
exactly.
That is true.
I think that's why I just don't love that idea because then, like, I feel like before I don't know, I'm having a problem. Like, on the opposite side, like, I think I say I don't want to be approached and I don't want to approach somebody because having done that pre-boyfriend, that is humiliating. Like, having to do, like, the
Yeah.
with, like, shame through the, it's like, hey, Sydney, how you doing? Were you trying to talk to me again? Please stop talking to me. And it's like, never mind. I like would just rather would have not had done that.
Yeah, or like trying to avoid them, like
Yeah.
at the gym, like
And you just can't.
yeah,
That would suck, especially in powerlifting, because we already don't have like a whole lot of options. And
exactly.
like, we love this option. We
Yeah.
want to stay here.
yeah,
Yeah, that would suck.
yeah. That's
Just approach respectfully.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean that's what you can really do.
Yes.
Like be nice.
Yeah.
yeah. You get further with honey than with vinegar.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah.
Love that.
So southern.
No, a little some.
So southern, honey. Get more
No.
bees with sugar.
On that, how would you want your little sister or your aunt or your mom approached?
Ooh.
And then do that. But like, don't think about them maybe while you're approaching another female. But
So real.
how you should go into it, I think.
What's been the worst way a guy's approached you? Whether it's in the gym, outside, you know. So you think sticks out.
I've blocked out all those memories right there.
Yeah.
Tap back in this session.
Ooh, PTSD.
I don't need therapy.
I think like
I don't need relationship therapy. Everything else, yeah, I should probably start seeing somebody.
I think like recently I went to Wawa and this guy is like standing by the door and he like is pushing people out of the way and he comes and opens the door and he's like, I just had to open the door for you, and I'm like, okay, thank you. And then he's walking by and you just know that he's like staring at your ass. Like I just know he's staring at my ass because like I even like did like this and he's like, so that don't do that. Don't do that. Don't try to be nice and then be creepy and then be even creepier. Just don't do that.
Mhm.
So I don't like that.
I think the worst that I think of is like going out and like men would just like come up and like touch you, like grab your waist, like that is just
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's like, yeah, why are you touching me?
Yeah. Or when you
Yeah.
tell them like, no, I'm not interested, like I have a boyfriend,
Mm-hmm.
and they're like, well, you know, do you want to break up with him? Like, they never, like, respect that you're just not interested.
Yeah.
You have to say, like, I have a boyfriend, I don't live here. You have to, like, give some kind of, like, crazy excuse.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
worst.
I had to like before I was like with the gentleman I'm with right now, I went out for my birthday and I was at a bar and this guy was like
the bar you were at
yeah,
is the problem.
it is the problem.
That bar. Okay.
He
yeah.
was like, "Oh no, this is a different story."
Oh,
okay.
We'll get to that story maybe later. The one that you're talking about. But this guy, he just like came up and he kept talking to me, and I was like, and I just started talking to the guy I'm dating now, and I was like, "I'm sorry, I have a boyfriend," and he was like, "Well, how long have y'all been together?"
Ew.
And I was like, 3 months. Like I just started talking to this guy 3 days ago, and he was like, "Well, I mean, that's not anything serious then," and I was like, "Do you see this heart tattoo on my finger? I got that for him." And he's like,
Yeah.
"The man you've been with for 3 months?" I was like, "Yeah,
I'm
I
crazy.
love him.
Oh
I'm
my
gonna
God.
marry
You don't
him."
want me. I am
Oh
crazy.
He was like, "What is wrong with you?" I was
my
like,
God,
and
that's
he still
perfect.
sat there and kept
Yeah.
talking to me.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I was like, "That doesn't scare you enough to like walk away?" And he
No,
was
they're
like,
like crazy.
yeah, he was like, "Well, I just think that's dumb, but anyway, still 3 months isn't very long." And I'm like, I'm committed. Okay.
It's really odd. No, I think I just have an unsettling like RBF.
No,
I love that.
I do too.
I need to learn that.
And I think like,
Like I can't. It's all here.
yeah.
I'm very bad at like.
Yeah, and I think that's like our problem. Is like we're
Yeah.
probably too nice.
I'm welcoming.
Yeah, exactly.
Way too welcoming.
And then it's like you don't want to be rude or like mean,
yeah.
but you also like don't want to
Yeah.
deal with someone else.
But that's also what women are taught too. Like
Exactly.
you don't want to be,
Mhm.
but there's also like a point of like safety too because you don't know how they're gonna react. So you're kind of taught to like
Like not like
That's a
piss
big
you
thing for me,
off
yeah.
or, yeah.
at the gas station.
Yeah.
Fucking man approaches you.
Yeah,
This just happened a few weeks ago. I was out in Petersburg of all places, and yeah, and I'm like, I had just left brunch, so I'm like super dressed up, and this guy is like walking by, and he goes, "Damn, you look good," and I'm like, "Thank you." Back on my phone, like looking down, like please do not like make eye contact with me because you don't want to be,
yeah,
you know,
and
I
then
don't
like
wanna
know where it's
stuck.
yeah,
And having to give them, I mean, like that guy at the bar, like they just don't care.
Yeah.
Like you can tell them anything, and they
Mm-hmm.
do not give a shit. So it's like I just don't want to have to make up a fake story you don't even really care
your
about.
dating
so,
experiences.
yeah.
You just gotta be a little crazy. Like,
Mhm. Yeah.
like throw one of those at them, and
Bark at them.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say next.
Exactly.
Walk backwards.
Our phone. Yeah.
Exactly. It's just it's wild to me.
No one hears our story, but you just alluded to.
Oh, on we were talking.
It's a very American rant. They want to like experience.
No.
I mean, everyone go.
I recommend
Friday night.
nobody does.
Oh. So we were talking about because you just rode a bull, right? A mechanical bull.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll get to that.
Yeah. So we were talking, and I was like, yeah, for my 30th birthday, we went to the ranch in Mechanicsville, and I decided I wanted to ride the bull. I was already drunk by the time we got there. Like, it's my 30th birthday, okay? Like, don't judge me. And I remember standing in line to get on the bull. I don't remember anything else. And, like, the next day, I told my best friend, I was like, "Oh my god, I rode a bull last night!" And she was like, "Tiffany, honey, no." She was like, "You walked up to the bull, and you tried to jump on it. You didn't even like make it anywhere near the bull. You fell on your back on like the, you know how the ground's like inflatable. You couldn't get up. You kept falling,
Oh my god.
and then you were trying to roll it over to crawl out of it. And the guy that was operating the bull had to come and get you out of the pit. So I was like, oh. So I didn't ride the bull. Okay. I don't remember any of it. So my thing is, if I don't remember it, I don't know what happened. So
Didn't happen.
it's
Yeah.
just, yeah.
Gaslight yourself.
Yeah, I really thought I'd done something that day,
Mhm.
but no. I'm sorry if you were there on February 17th, 2024 and had to witness that.
I rode a bull with my friend after her meet up in, where the hell were we? Baltimore? Not quite Baltimore, it was like outside of it, kind of like the middle of nowhere apparently. We drove for a while, someplace called Cancun something. I don't know.
Ooh.
It was good. Like the vibe was definitely there, but I had healing era.
Yeah.
So coping.
You know what? As you should. What?
Yeah.
Sometimes
Coping
you just
to
gotta
heal.
cope with a few twisted teas. And that's it. And I got on the bowl right after her, and she looked glamorous on it. Like, just hair was like all over the place, like looking beautiful. He was so gentle with her. And then I fucking get on that shit. Oh, it was awful.
It's so fun.
And I think he looked at me and was like, oh, that's a sturdy bitch. Like, she can handle this. And I'm just looking like the fucking exorcist. Hair is like whipping back and forth. I hear some guy say, oh shit. And if you were on my close friends, you saw the video.
Oh my gosh.
It was so bad. And I could have like held on for longer, but like my hair was just so all over the place and I know I looked ridiculous. So I kind of just like fell over and landed on my feet wrong that my ankle still hurts and it's been like a month. So I guess that's like,
Yeah, that like
Going out in
a
your
bowl
face.
experience lasts a long time.
yeah.
I just went to Scotty's. This was maybe 2 weeks ago with two of my friends. And first of all, I did not know that you had to sign a waiver, wait
Yeah.
in line, and get your hand stamped. So nobody's on the bowl. Nobody's hopping up. My happy ass into the pit. Hop up on the bowl. I'm like, I'm ready. And the operator's like, I was like, what's down? And he's like, you gotta get off. I was like, that is so embarrassing. I've, number one, already made a spectacle of myself, and now I have to go stand in line, wait to get my hand stamped, and then jump back up on the bowl. So I marched over, got my hand stamped. They took your ID, they made you write down all the information on your license, and I was like, all this to ride a mechanical bull and flop off in 10 seconds. But I was like, I'm doing it. And skip from the plot. Walk back over there. But there's no line. Everybody's kind of like standing around the bowl. So you're kind of like, it's my turn. And then somebody goes and you're like, oh, well, darn it. And it's like you have to hop over and into it. It's like playpen.
That's chaotic.
I think I went for a minute. And then I decided to do it again later in the night because why not get drunker and get on the bowl? Second time, progressively worse. But you're gripping like with your whole body and like, wee!
Oh, you were doing the whole thing?
Mhm.
Oh, I didn't do the whole thing.
Mhm.
I'm just
I
jealous
you
you
know,
made it on.
I already made a spectacle.
Yeah. Might as
People
well.
are watching you.
Yeah.
You might as well be the center of attention.
Yeah. No, I get
I was
that.
like right in the middle of the bar. But I think that my inner thighs, I could barely walk the next day, and I was like, what did I do yesterday?
Yeah.
I rode a ball for 2 whole minutes. I don't think I walked properly for 2 weeks. My legs have never been that sore. Like, even after the most brutal leg day of my life, I've not felt like that.
But inner thighs, like I had so many bruises.
Yep.
And somebody was like, you're starting prep. What are you doing? Get off of the fucking
Get off the ball.
Yeah. Maybe
Never.
it's a good thing I didn't.
I am
make it
coping. Okay,
Yeah,
this is
good.
what we're doing
It
here.
hurts so bad.
You have to get a tattoo and you have to have like one
Yes.
crazy night.
on. Yes, like this is what I'm doing now, okay?
Check.
Just let it happen.
I just that had made me have a thought. I just went to a pole dancing class for one of my friend's 50th birthday.
That's hard. So hard.
Oh my god, it's so
Yeah.
hard.
Awful.
But like, may I?
Please.
So you she was showing us how to like blah blah blah, you like walk on da 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 da. I'm not doing all that for a camera for free, but you hook
Yeah.
the
Mhm.
pole with your leg, and I was the only one who decided to wear pants and like leggings, so I had no like skin grip.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
just me and my leggings. So she was like, I hope you have really good knee strength because you're wearing pants.
Or take them off.
Yeah.
Nobody told me not to wear pants.
Oh.
Like shorts, I'm not gonna be naked.
Yeah.
You can be. That's
Yeah.
definitely. But anyways, you hook, and I'm like, this is my right side. Yeah. So I was like, awesome, and you spin around it, and it spins for you. But the way my calf was, the feeling, the
That piece. That part.
sensation, it felt like a brick, like nice and rock solid, and then like inside my knee, and my hamstring is
Yeah.
definitely purple.
Yeah.
But it was awesome. But
Where'd you
my
go?
whole body, it's called Butterfield.
Okay, that's where I went.
Yeah, that's where I went too.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I did an intro class.
Me
I bought the
too.
heels. I was.
Me too.
I think I was going through a little bit of a crisis.
Same.
I don't know what
It's
happened.
actually really
We're
freeing.
I
all
was
living like
talking to-
parallel lives.
I was talking to. I think it was Andrea.
Yes.
Okay, so I was talking to her and
Oh, God,
I was like,
I don't remember
"So
mine's
what
name.
is it like to be a dancer?" And she was like, "Oh, it was awful to work at a club." And I was like, "So I'm thinking of like doing that as like a side job."
Yeah.
And she was like, "Honey, no." Like, no, I think it would be really fun. And
Yeah.
she like had to.
Yeah,
like,
she's amazing.
Talk
I
me
love
off of
her.
it.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
girl, what are
Yeah.
you doing?
Yeah, I
She's
love
just like,
her.
no, please God, for the sake of your
No, I
health,
got the
don't.
heels. I want to be a
She's
stripper.
like, she's like, you're already on the edge. Please God, don't do that.
It's like you do it, and then like at this particular place, like they don't choreograph for you. She lets you like do your own movements
Yeah.
and stuff. And that's when I realized that my ass can't dance, and I need someone to tell me step by step what to do. And they don't do that. That's like part of their philosophy.
that's
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah,
the
Mine
flow.
did.
Oh
do that.
yeah, because like the class we were in, they're like, we want you to move your body and you like feel
Yeah.
the music and stuff. And I'm like I don't know
Yeah,
how to
it's,
do this.
it's like
And
super awkward to like kind of look at yourself like,
Yeah.
and then you're in a group of people and you're like, do I
yeah,
know these people like this? I'm about to
Yeah.
get down on the floor and like,
dirty dancing
Yeah,
crawl
I
across
was
the
full
floor.
on like a little like bodysuit. I was so
Yeah.
excited.
Yeah.
I honestly I don't know what I was going through. I need to like think back to that. 'Cause I was convinced I was gonna be a dancer, and like it wasn't even for money. Like I was fine. Like I have like a career, but I was
wait,
like,
that is
side
hilarious.
hustle. I'm gonna be a stripper. Like,
Yeah.
And she talked you out of it.
Yeah,
How
and she's
dare
like,
she.
you don't need that.
I love her, but yeah, it was really fun. But I was like, no, this is like too much of me. Like,
Too much of me.
yeah, too much of
That's
me.
it.
Put
Period.
me out there.
Like, yeah, and like the heels, like I look like a baby giraffe.
I'm
I
barefoot.
can't do it. Yeah.
Wait, you guys had a completely different experience.
Yeah.
We went for like a private birthday party.
Oh, I think ours is like 6 weeks.
Yeah,
Something like
yeah.
that?
We had
Yeah.
like a little intro
Oh,
Oh,
class.
I was committed.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
No.
No, it
Committed
was one
to the
90-minute
life.
session, and by the end, I was like, get me out of here. I
Yeah.
can't feel my body. I can no longer twirl around on the pole. I've lived out my fantasy. And
Yeah.
So you're saying you wouldn't take some of your girls here to experience that?
I think I
think it's funny as hell.
could so do it again. I would like to go and bring like my friends and
Love
stuff.
to go.
Like,
yeah.
not that I'm not comfortable. I was there celebrating a friend, but like I didn't know all of her friends,
Oh,
so it's
right.
like,
Yeah.
I'm not about to break it down in front of these people.
Gotta dust the shoes
I
off.
can't do it. No.
Normal.
Yeah.
I was way too comfortable. Like,
Yeah.
it was not.
Yeah.
That is hilarious.
But
There's
I think-
nothing wrong. It's just like so like intimate. You're like looking at yourself and you're like, this is
It was-
real.
Before powerlifting, now that I think about it.
Same.
And then I ended up in powerlifting.
Yeah.
So I was going through like,
Yeah.
A
A
crisis.
crisis. Like mine was an identity crisis. I was like, I'm just gonna try everything I want to try.
Yeah.
And
but not like knitting.
yeah,
like,
no,
we're gonna
we're
do
not gonna,
it.
we're not gonna be knitting. Well, of course, we're gonna go buy a pair of pleasers and jump on a pole.
I'm gonna pee my pants.
Oh, please.
Yeah. I have them in the trunk of my car. I never got rid of them.
I don't. Mine are in my closet.
I told you, we were having this conversation earlier about how our cars are like always a mess.
Yeah.
And I was telling them it's because I'm always prepared. Like it doesn't matter if we want to go to the
Yeah.
beach, I got my stuff. Hiking got my stuff.
Yeah.
Apparently,
Yeah.
stripping class.
No. Yeah.
You gonna go back?
What's wild is
Let's
that
go.
I thought that pleasers were what they like. They use like a shorter version. I thought they used a shorter version of that for bodybuilding when they
Yeah.
wear their heels.
Is it not?
And it no, that's what I thought they were. And when I did a posing seminar with one of my girlfriends that's a bodybuilder.
Melody, right?
Yeah, Melody and Elizabeth Sundin. We I did it and Elizabeth like she let me borrow a pair of her heels. I was like, oh, because I told her I was like I have a pair here I can use. And then she was like, well I have a pair you can use. Like we're the same shoe size. I'll just bring them with me. Like no worries. I was like okay cool. And I was like, well. Shit, I'm really glad I did not whip out my pleasers.
Come out in like 10-inch heels.
You think is it really that big of a difference?
Yes, they're much like taller than
Oh,
The
okay.
platforms of mine are like this tall.
Oh, because they have the platform.
Yeah.
I mean, who cares?
Yeah, girl, I was already struggling in like the bodybuilder heels.
The
I would have
first-
died.
Powerlifting. Help! I'm losing my brain cells. We gotta wrap this up. The first posing thing I ever did, I didn't have any heels, so I wore like these like TJ Maxx $5 like nude one little teeny strap and I don't know what's that. like no resemblance of any silver clear gel crystallized heel, but it's just like little like everyday shoe. I was like, I'm
I
here,
know. You have
I
to keep them
love that.
forever
Sabrina,
now.
I'm here.
Like,
Have you seen that SNL bit? Oh my god, you guys remember that?
oh yeah, with
No.
Sabrina
Marcello.
Carpenter and yeah.
Marcello? Hello? Marcello?
Mm.
What's his name?
That the guy she was like
Marcella?
dancing on or
Domingo!
something?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I saw the pictures.
Yeah. But yeah, no, you have to keep those heels for forever to like remind you where you came from.
We should do a posing seminar here. I would love to go to one.
Yeah. My
I feel like they've had one recently. Maybe.
I think it was Fit Day that they had one.
yeah.
Definitely Fit Day, but I feel like I follow somebody up. Maybe I'm thinking of like somewhere in Nova. Like the DMV, Iron.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they're having one
I
that's
think that's
coming
it.
up in like
Mhm.
a week or so.
That one's hard.
It is very hard, and I remember standing there like, cause I was
Is it over yet?
yeah, I was doing it for fun, and like of course, like I did like the wellness category because that's
Yeah.
what my friend Elizabeth does, and like they were just really there was a lot of girls in that group, and we had to like go in like waves. I just remember standing there and like looking at my feet, and they were turning like purple and like red, and then like they just had no color, and I was like, I can't feel them anymore. And then they're like, we did our little thing, and I'm like walking in front of I think like the judges, like people that judge for these competitions. And I'm like, they're just staring like you. A girl walks in, they're like, and then I come up and they're like.
Oh.
It's like, have you ever seen like the movie like Little Miss Sunshine? Like
Yes.
but no, it was fun. Like they like it was just a seminar. Like,
Yeah.
but I think they were like, what the
Huh?
fuck is she doing? And I was like, this is just for funsies. And then I was standing
Yeah.
up there, the lights were hot, I was sweating. I was like, I gotta go. They're like, we're gonna go again. And I was like,
Yeah.
I looked at Elizabeth. I was like, do we
Yeah.
have to?
Yeah.
That one's really hard.
Yeah.
We're gonna. She's
You
like,
must.
yeah. And I was like,
They're so
Hey.
good for posing because you could be on the stage for 5 minutes. You could be on the stage for 30 minutes. Like
I would
you-
die.
Yeah, it's.
I almost did
yeah.
die. It was bad.
I got the heels, that don't have the strap on the back. So when I was backstage at my show, I just squatted back there and took them right off. And then they're like, "All right, ladies, we're going again." I was like, "All right, I'm ready."
yeah. No.
And my feet got a break. Oh,
Yeah, it was bad. Like I gained so much like I've always appreciated or had respect for like that sport, but I gained it even more so because I was like the posing, like because everyone looks so good at it. Like the things you see on Instagram,
oh my god! it's so
everyone
hard.
moves so like beautifully and they just flow and they glide and you're like, oh wow, like they're so good. Like they make it look so effortless, and then you do it and you're like,
Yeah.
what?
Mm.
The hell?
It can
Yeah.
always be like perfected. Like it's I feel like posing is almost never perfect.
Yeah, and like that's the thing too. Like people see it and they're like picking little things apart. And I'm like, she looks so good. Like what are you talking about?
Yeah.
I would obviously I would never notice.
I would love to one, but it sounds exhausting. Even when we're messing around over here, like taking videos and stuff, and I'm like, okay, it's been 30 seconds, and I'm flexing my lats. Like,
Yes.
I'm tired.
Yes.
I'm sweating now, and I'm
Let's wrap it
tired.
up.
Yeah. Gosh, the body cramps too. Like the back pose. I was like, that one's gonna be so easy. That one like slept with us. Like I thought
Yeah.
my back was gonna like permanently
Yeah. Like,
be like that. Yeah.
and then like you feel it the next day too.
Yep.
Because you have to like tilt your pelvis
Yeah.
forward, right? Isn't
Yeah.
that? Okay.
You have to, like,
It's different for wellness.
Yeah.
They're all like minuscule. They're all
minimally.
like little differences in each.
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
like the
It's my bedtime.
yeah.
I fear.
So
I'm like actually losing it.
I'm just like watching video before. Finish off with a soapbox. What is one thing that you could say on the soapbox and rank in the gym community or world about fitness and life? What would you rank about?
wow.
Oh gosh.
I gotta think of
I
good
can't
one.
do this. I've been doing this all week at the cycle bar. I'm like so. Uriah had her last class. She's moving on to solid core, and I think like boutique fitness has really changed my life and made me look at fitness in a different way. And so like really just never count yourself out.
Mhm.
You can do anything, literally anything you put your mind to. And I watch different people of different like age and mobility and like capability to do hard stuff every single day, and it's movement is so beautiful, and we really take it for granted every single day. And the relationships and the friendships, because I don't think I've ever said a word to you before today,
Yeah.
and we just met like today at 5:30 p.m. And movement and the gym and fitness, it can bring so many people together that you would have otherwise never had the opportunity to meet. And I think that part in itself is just so beautiful, and is what makes the gym and the fitness community, even though it could be, there's, it's a double-edged sword. It could be so toxic, but it could be so beautiful and empowering. I just think that's so awesome, and it makes me cry a lot, honestly.
That was like,
That
that was so
I
eloquent.
don't have anything like bad to say. I haven't really been lifting. I hate like people that will get on Instagram and be like, you should feel bad about yourself because you're not checking like your boxes, or maybe like make content like to guilt you into like getting up and doing something. Not like your body's a temple. Don't take it for granted. Go to the gym today. But like you wonder why you're fat and you don't check all your boxes. Go to the gym.
Yeah.
Freak. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean?
I did not see that. Yeah, I know.
You don't see that?
I know of one
Maybe it's a
girl on
bodybuilding
TikTok.
thing.
I know of one girl on TikTok that does that. But it's like she does like meme style, like it's like, oh, you lost weight, you tried not to gain. Like, click.
Oh,
You've sent me those before.
Oh yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
So hurtful that it's just funny.
oh,
It's very satire. But I know there's people out there who
It's the satire stuff that maybe like I'll giggle at, like doesn't make me feel bad, but it's generally like, I did all this today, da 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 da. What's your excuse? Okay, you got me enough.
Yeah. Yeah. It's the all or nothing.
I'm sensitive.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, the all or nothing.
Yeah.
Like that stuff just like freaks me out. It makes me want to unfollow you.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Facts. Agreed. I'm trying to think of a very good one. There's so many.
I think on this like a 5-part series.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I know. Alright, if you have one.
It's gonna sound extreme following up after like what you said, but it's not like a guilt thing. But I think, and I'm kind of looking at me too when I say that, a lot of people do not focus enough on the externals when it comes to powerlifting. And hello coach, if you don't eat enough, your lifts are gonna suck. You can only get away with that for so long.
Yeah.
And I just don't think there's enough emphasis on that for like beginners especially. I know I had no idea. I had like no guidance on like how much I should eat. And I'm running off of like a protein bar and an energy drink in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
So I think putting more emphasis on that and like your sleep and your stress is so important. That is not talked about enough.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
But like people try to fix it with like supplements. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta get the
You
other
wanna-
stuff
you have to
before.
You have to fix your gut health with like
Yeah.
XYZ.
Yeah.
Do you guys even know what an enzyme is?
I love when dietitians go on about that. Like,
I think
can
it's
you
so
name
funny.
the parts of the gut
Mm-hmm.
for the gut health that you're speaking
Yeah.
of?
I love those. Those are good. Those are fun.
Yeah.
Because like that's true. Do
Yeah.
you know?
No.
Yeah. I don't know. I think like the only like one thing that I am pretty passionate about is like people like coaches having certifications and training behind them before they take on clients. I don't care if you're a bodybuilding coach. I don't care if you're a powerlifting coach. Do not take on people and tell them what to do with their bodies if you do not have the education, time, experience that you put into this. Like, cool, you're a power lifter, awesome. But
does
just because
not
you
mean-
do something
yeah.
doesn't mean you should coach it. So, just because you should doesn't mean just because you can doesn't mean you should. So that's and that, you know, obviously I think people are getting pushed away from quality coaches because people that have lesser experience and lesser education are offering programs for like $30 a month. And obviously like you're gonna pay to have someone that's experienced and qualified and trained. And, you know, I think anytime that you're doing something, especially like with what we do with our bodies, you want someone that knows like what they're doing so you don't hurt yourself. And that's just one thing I could talk about all day long.
I fully agree with that. I see that. I mean, that happens so much.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I did one show. Now I'm a coach.
They're strong, so they're gonna be a good coach when.
Right.
I
Yeah.
did one show. I did one meet. Now I'm gonna coach everybody for
Mm-hmm.
$50 a month.
Yeah, it drives me nuts.
Well-
Like, especially when I see like people like Sean and Ray, like they're great coaches. They have a lot of knowledge behind them, a lot of education behind them. They've been doing this for forever, and then they're like, you know, Bobby Joe was on Instagram. Was like, get my program.
Oh,
I did 2 powerlifting meets. I can coach you to greatness.
2 local meets.
Yeah.
2 local meets.
Yeah, 2 local meets. Haven't been to regionals or states yet, but we're gonna get there, and
Oh
I can
my
help
gosh,
you get
yeah.
there too. Yeah. So
Yeah,
So,
agreed.
yeah.
We're all in agreement.
So
I think I missed the point of that one. I think I wasn't too positive.
no, yours was good.
Oh,
I'm just an asshole. Like I don't know.
No, that's okay.
I have strong opinions.
I got a big mouth.
I have strong.
I don't know what's wrong with me. There's nothing wrong with me.
She's just like
Ship it back. So.
yeah.
We'll end it there, and thank you, ladies, for another girls' comedy episode. Like I said, so we part 1 of probably a 5-part series.
Hell yes.
Keep rotating different voices and things, get different opinions. So,
I'm never gonna leave.
Yeah, I mean, you said it's scary.
You're not getting rid of us.
Yeah. We can be the OG3.
Might be the title of this.
Yeah.
Anyway,
You're
thank
welcome.
you again to our sponsors with Barefoot Shoes, 110% free workout. And then we have Pinnacle Sports, Health and Nutrition. Thank you.
Thanks for letting us do this. Bye.
Bye.
Ta-ta for now.
Bye.
Bye.